Welcome back. So Aquarius, this is going to be your mid-September you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person that you may be dealing with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it can be interchangeable, and it can also be about a current partner, intimate, ex, family member, friend, you name it, so keep an open mind. And let's go ahead and get started. So Aquarius, the shared energy between you and the person you're connecting with is Scorpio energy. You may have that somewhere in your chart or be dealing with one during this time frame. This is all about transformations, intensity, passion, secrets. It's a very obsessive, can be a very obsessive type of energy, whether that's on your part or their part or both. It's also a very mysterious energy, okay? So this should be interesting, Aquarius, how this plays out, because we had the Pisces, or I should say the full moon, kicking September off, that fell in Pisces, and that was already a very intense emotional energy, and now you have Scorpio energy showing up as well. So let's see, Aquarius, what your overall energy is for Aquarius. You have your energy, the star. So Aquarius, this is good, that this is coming out in your overall supporting energy. So this is, you know, you showing up as you, having hope, thinking outside the box, being yourself, being unique, establishing a good emotional and spiritual flow in your life may be really important during this time frame. Person you're dealing with, Six of Cups. All right, so this person may be someone you have from past history with, or someone from the past, as the Six of Cups represents nostalgia. But it also talks about support in this deck. So this person is in this energy of either feeling more emotionally supportive of themselves, of others, of you, we'll see, but also being very nostalgic. So this person may be thinking a lot about memories, past memories, just in general, or with you. They may be looking back to the past to reevaluate where they want to go in the future, especially paired with the Scorpion energy here. So very primal type of vibes. So let's see what the recent past energy is for you, Aquarius. So leading up into this moment, what is the recent past energy for Aquarius? You have the Lovers here, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so Aquarius, in the recent past, you may have been trying to forget this connection, actually. This could be a twin flame connection for some of you, or soulmate, or you may feel that way, believe that. They may feel that way, believe that. For others of you, it's just speaking about a really strong dynamic, okay, if you look at the picture there. But then also disconnecting, totally disconnecting. So there may have been a connection that you disconnected from in the past. And if it's not this person, it could be from yourself, you know, disconnecting from what you know to be true for you. You know, and not really wanting to, for whatever reason, feel an attachment to that thought, that idea, that belief of who you believe yourself to be, or who you believed yourself to be in the past, because the past energy is here. So some of you may have, you know, come into this very spiritual energy of coming into alignment, and then quickly disconnected by placing too much focus on the past, okay? And or, like I said, it's a connection that you disconnected from, and this could be someone that you have past history with. There's a Six of Cups showing up on your side and this person's side here. So let's see this person's recent past then. The World, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, sorry, the Six of Wands. So Aquarius, this person's energy is, you know, they might have overcome some things that they really were having trouble with in the past. But I feel like this person has some success here and new opportunities being presented, or they want to feel successful, okay? And it could be within finances, commitment, things that make them feel like they stand out from the crowd is what I get. I feel like this person has been also waiting on time, okay? So if you look at the World card, she's holding an hourglass, or a sand glass, yes, watching the time. So this person may have been in this place of just waiting for divine timing, for things to pan out for them to feel successful, for opportunities to present themselves, which is interesting because you're over here completely disconnecting or wanting to disconnect, and this person is going into the kind of the opposite energy of just waiting on the world to change, because now I have John Mayer playing in my head. Waiting on the world to change. So let's see perspective, Aquarius. Now keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth. But we'll start there and then we'll go further. So your perception of this connection is the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Emperor. And you had Three of Cups here. So Aquarius, oops, almost dropped that. When you think of the connection and your perception of the connection, there's a sense of like feeling that, you know, all is lost, and then getting really excited about what's to come and what's new and new energy, and then kind of contemplating about that, Aquarius, as to where you want to place your focus and energy now that you have, for some of you, this newfound like playful energy, newfound freedom is what I've heard for a few of you. And then, yeah, at the same time, when you think about this person and this connection, you think that this person is someone that you kind of look up to, or maybe not look up to, but you respect, you know, or you're changing kind of your perception here, because in the past, the perception was that of really focusing more onto the negative, focusing on the bad aspects, and then getting into like flipping this energy like a light switch, which I picked up in your overall September reading. So go check that out. This is resonating, where you switched it up into this more playful energy, and just, it's almost like it is what it is. And so I might as well have fun, you know, that type of energy. And then now into this more contemplative vibe. So definitely thinking, you know, that you want someone that has their shit together, you know what I'm saying? And I do feel like you think a lot about this person, and you probably want a reconciliation with them, with the Three of Cups, or a coming together with them, or you want this person's support. So some of you are in a current relationship with this person, and you just want this more supportive, dominating, I don't want to say dominating because I think that would turn you off, Aquarius. I would say assuredness, like a confidence in this person. Like you want them to confidently be supportive is what I'm getting. So, how does this person view the connection? Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So this person definitely views you as an important connection, a soulmate connection for some of you with the Two of Cups here. Someone that they share their heart with, or would like to share their heart with, or do share their heart with. You know, I feel like this person, again, there's this message here about time with the clock here. So I feel like in this person's perception of the connection, they feel a lot of, for some, wasted time. Excuse me. Okay, maybe that's not it. Maybe not wasted time, but yeah, but in a way, yeah, you know, this person may think about the connection a lot, or when they think about the connection, they feel like it's taking forever, or that everything in due time, or there is somehow time involved in this. I'm not really sure what that's about, but this person views you, Aquarius, as someone who is a little bit hard to get to. You know what I'm saying? They see you as someone who can be very, I don't want to say cold, although Aquarians do have a tendency to give off sometimes that nature, that very stern approach that Aquarians can have, that kind of feeling. But then at the same time, I feel like this person knows that you have a big heart underneath it, or that you're able to get through to their heart. Say if they're the one with the very cold demeanor, then you have the ability, Aquarius, to really touch this person's heart. And they may or may not tell you that, but they definitely think about it. And, you know, this person might be seeing repeating numbers on their clock. You know, 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, things like that, that are showing them that they're coming into alignment. Because I get just, like, look at this depiction. You may or may not be able to see it. I don't think you can. Anyways, it's the Hermit, and he is laying in bed looking at the clock. So, let's go into emotion. So that was perception and ego and how you think. And now we're going to go deeper into the emotional realm of how you truly feel, Aquarius. How do you genuinely feel in regards to this connection here? You have the Wheel, the Tower, the Five of Wands, holy cow, the Three of Swords, ouch, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, I have a song playing in my head. Man, I'm getting a lot of songs for you, Aquarius. Owner of a Lonely Heart. Owner of a Lonely Heart. I don't even know if that's, I think that's the words. It's an older song. So that's interesting that that song came up during this part of the reading, which is your emotions. And look at that. Someone don't trust. Yeah, that's you. So on an emotional level, Aquarius, some of you are the owner of a lonely heart. Aw. And I can empathize on that one. But just know you're never really alone, okay, Aquarius? So it's this energy of, for others of you, of emotionally, you know, kind of feeling fortunate that you're going through some changes, because I feel like you have been waiting for these changes to occur for yourself, feeling a bit disconnected in the past, feeling like you couldn't disconnect yourself from the past, whether that's a past person or a past emotion, etc. And this is saying, I welcome the change. You know what I'm saying? And I saw you kind of snap out of that energy, go into this more joyful energy. And so on an emotional level, Aquarius, you are definitely welcoming in some changes that make you happier, you know, happier with yourself. But, you know, old habits die hard, bad habits die hard. When we've been heartbroken, it can be difficult to let go or to trust again. And so I feel like Aquarius, you have a bit of a struggle here still showing up for you in mending that. And it creates a bit of guardedness. That's where that sternness is coming from, Aquarius, that this person perceived, you know, like, I'm not to be effed with, you know, and that's coming from a place of not wanting to be vulnerable, because you may have been hurt in the past when you opened up in that way. Maybe not by this person, maybe just in general, maybe it was by this person. It'll be different for each of you. But it's that sense of, you know, I'm not just going to give my heart, you know, freely. So I'm going to protect that, and because I'm still working on healing that, and sometimes it's still a struggle for me, but I don't want anyone to see that either. But also you want to protect the healing that you've already went through, I feel. But then also feeling very fortunate that things are changing on an emotional level and actually calling change into you, Aquarius, because we manifest from our emotional space. You know, it starts with thought and focused thought, and then that thought derives an emotion. That emotional response is the vibration you're putting out. So on an emotional level, you want change, and so you're calling into you change in behavior from yourself, change in behavior from others, change in behavior from this person, or just like an emotional overhaul, so to speak, here. So let's see what this person's genuine emotions are underneath all of this. The Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Pentacles, the Empress. One more. And the Chariot. So on an emotional level, Aquarius, this person, they have the Wheel of Fortune too, which is really interesting. So this person, this is also talking about divine timing as well, you know, is calling in actually more waiting. So it's a little bit different. So you're calling in change and they're calling in more waiting, more biding time. And that's what I keep getting is time. So I feel like this person is placing too much weight on the illusion of time for whatever reason. So this person, same as you, Aquarius, is focusing their thought, and that thought is deriving an emotion, and that emotion is sending out an energy wave that's going to manifest more waiting, more time, because that's where the person is energetically, at least at this moment. And we'll see if that changes, because they may not feel ready, you know, emotionally speaking, but then at the same time, this person is not necessarily sweating the details, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not like sitting there and stressing and all in their head. I don't see that at all, actually. I see that this person is quite comfortable and fine with biding time, you know, kind of unbothered. But then when it's ready to move forward, it's going to move forward in a big way. So because the Chariot is here. So emotionally, you know, when this person feels ready, and I don't feel they're going to budge until they feel ready, or I feel like this person doesn't do things in general until they are ready, then the door will open, so to speak, energetically, or energetically. So I feel like, on an emotional level, that's kind of where this person is at. See, so, yes. What is your hopes, Aquarius? You're hoping for the Hanged Man perspective, new perspectives, new ideas, enlightenment, you know. What is this person hoping for? Hopes for this person? The Eight of Cups. So that's really interesting, because the Eight of Cups talks about depression and being sad and releasing. So I feel like this person is kind of hoping to get out of that energy if they have been stuck emotionally or depressed, or, you know, this person may want to walk away from the past, or just release this, whatever this is that they've had a hard time letting go of. Okay. So let's see what the future energy holds then, Aquarius. Keep in mind that all the future energy can be changed, all right, with free will. I'm just giving you a snapshot of what it looks like with the cards I currently have out. So you have the Knight of Wands in the future energy. Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, and then one on the Page of Swords. But yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So that's what I was saying. This disconnection here, okay, is so that you can focus on yourself. And I got a similar message in Gemini's reading. So if you have Gemini in your chart, go check that one out as well. Because what all of these cards have in common is alone, 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 alone. Now, this person doesn't look sad in being alone. This person looks like they're enjoying their alone time. But and then I got that song earlier, Owner of a Lonely Heart. But I don't take this as a bad thing, Aquarius. I feel like you are getting it back in touch with who you are. You know, looking to your future. You might be future planning during this time frame. And really focused on entrepreneurships or career or hobbies or things that just make you feel good. That don't necessarily involve someone else. Not saying that you're not open to that, Aquarius, but I feel like the focus more is on learning new things, learning new traits, learning new studies for some of you, putting that time and dedication into yourself. Because if you remember, the overall energy is the Star, which is self. And if a certain connection or this connection has kept you from focusing there just simply because it was occupying too much space in your mind, then you have cut the cord, so to speak, and are focused on self, focused on self, focused on self. Yeah. And that's kind of where I see your focus continuing to be, you know, getting new ideas about what's possible for you. So let's see what this person's future energy is, Aquarius. All their cards came out at once. It's so weird because the Emperor flew out over here, Aries energy for some of you, and it flew out right over the Emperor. So this person's gonna pop into your energy maybe, whether you invite it or not, I don't know. But I feel like this person's energy is Three of Wands, Ace of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Tower, and the Emperor. So this person is also in movement forward, okay? Because the Three of Wands talks about making a decision going forward. This person's getting clarity, okay? And yet, you know, unfocused thought at the same time. So I feel like this person is... that could be what this weight is to get more into focus before they act, before they speak, whatever. Or at least that's what's being recommended for this person. Because it's like once they get that clarity, once they get that spark, then they're going to move forward with it fast, quick. Because this is fast, quick communication. Could be having a conversation with this person during this time frame about, you know, their... really about anything, but I get mostly the past, you know, and rehashing that with this person or needing to do that for some of you. But it could be in regards to anything, you know. This person's mind is a little messy. They got a bit of a messy mind going on here. It's like they're up, they're down, they're all around. You know, I feel like this person is trying to maintain control over that. It's funny because on an emotional level, I feel like this person is pretty confident what they feel. And whatever they feel very confident in it, you know. But then when it comes to their thoughts, it's a scattered thoughts here. At least during this time frame. And then this person trying to assert. And that's what I felt like. This person may be asserting themselves into your experience during this time frame. Aquarius, as their card literally leapt over to meet the Emperor over here. And the Emperor is very assertive energy. So I do want to see what that is about real quick here. What is the Emperor? All right, so Nine of Wands, the Lovers, which is interesting because you had the Lovers over there. That's my twin flame soulmate card. And then the Five of Wands. So, there's karma involved into this. There's always karma involved. You can't not have karma and be on this earth. But this is always my reaping what you sow card. So that could be for you, for them. I'm not really sure who that message is for. But I feel like this person is maybe starting conflict during this time frame, or they need to make a decision here, okay? So they are asserting a choice, and whatever choice that is, it's either going to be a choice that's made out of love or a choice that's made out of hate, and that's where the karma comes in. That's what it is. If this person acts from a place of malice or hate, then karma's going to sweep right back in, and they're going to get it back, either by you or other circumstances in their life. If they approach this situation with understanding and love, then they're going to get that right back, either from you or in general from their life. But this person it's like they're not sure what they're going to say, but they are going to assert anyways. Or they have a bit of a messy mind, so they may say the wrong things or say things they don't mean, or, you know, just be cautious here, Aquarius. This is a very powerful energy over here. And I feel like you are so focused on yourself, you may not even realize that this person is feeling this way or going through this. And I myself am getting like, I don't want to say anxious, but uneasy a little bit. I'm not trying to scare anyone. I don't think that there's anything scary going on. I just think you're unaware that this person has all this stuff going on in their head, and you know, that this person's going to assert themselves for a lot of you back into your life, or they're going to let you know, with assertion what it is that they're thinking or feeling or wanting. And how this person behaves when they do that, or what energy they bring with them when they do that, is what determines the karma moving forward. So something for your person over here to really think about, okay? And that was their overall guidance, was to think, wait till they're emotionally still. But yeah, Aquarius, like I said, I see you mostly working on yourself over here, and there's some changes coming through, okay, on an emotional level, and I see them as positive. So continue to focus on and dedicate to yourself, and that's all you can do at the end of the day anyways, is focus and control your emotions and your decisions, okay? So, you could be dealing with, like I said, Scorpio energy, Aquarian energy, Gemini energy, Aries, Scorpio again, Cancer, Taurus, could be Leo, Sag, Scorpio again, Aries, Gemini, Libra. For a small portion of you, could be Pisces. So that's what I have for you guys. Do let me know how it resonated in the comments down below. Intense read. Check it out again, maybe towards October. For me, the readings always make more sense after the fact. But either way, thank you for joining me. Also, check out my Facebook and Instagram, linked in the description box below. I go live on Facebook pretty often, so you can catch me there if you want to chat. Also, if you like my jewelry, you can get it on my sister's online boutique, which is also linked below. Either way, wishing you guys the very, very best, and until next time, my friends, namaste.